Hi everyone. Like I said in my email, I really don't think you get a good visual without actually seeing the progressions of the serve. I think they're kind of difficult to read and understand them. So for demonstration purposes, this is what the serve looks like. And now we're going to go through the progressions of the serve. Mind you, you might have 20 students. It's okay. You don't have to line all 20 of them up at the baseline. Make 5 rows of 4 or 4 rows of 5, okay? Starting one line can be between the service line and the net, one line at the service line, one halfway back, one at the baseline, and then one can be all the way back, all right? Right now, not everybody even needs a ball for this first part, because the first part is what? Stance. So everybody's turning sideways like we're getting ready to throw a ball over the net. All right, weight is evenly balanced right now. The next thing we want to do is learn the grip. So we're going to take the racket in our non-dominant hand, and with our pointer finger, we're going to reach up to the edge of the racket and slide it down like we're going to hammer a nail. All right, let me just come in close so you guys can see that. I'm sideways, racket, finger, pointer finger's up here, slide it down like I'm holding a hammer. Okay, see that? And then from there, we just want to take the tip of the racket and put it right in the middle of our back. With the edge of the racket, we want to swing up and just touch your left hand with the edge of that racket. Hammer that nail. Good. Now this time, we're going to add what's called pronation. Pronation is just basically coming up and giving yourself a high five. So now your whole palm and all the strings are pointed towards the net. Let's do that one more time. Swing up and rotate, high five. Good. Now from here, we're going to add in weight transfer. Weight's on that back foot. As we swing up, we transfer our weight. And we have a nice long line from the tip of our racket all the way down to the tip of our toe. All right? So at this point, if I have 5 lines of 4, the first line is going to come up and get a ball and come back into line. Everyone else, you get to shadow stroke, while the front line gets to actually perform the stroke. All we're going to do right now is swing up to point of contact and look to see where that racket is, okay? Remember where it is, and with our left hand, we're going to toss the ball to contact, reach up, and tap, okay? So you're just going to nice and easy toss, tap, and freeze. All right? Have the first line do it. They rotate out to the end. Next line comes up, grabs the ball, they do it. Have everybody go through it, okay? If you have multiple courts, you can have them spread out on multiple courts, grab 5 balls, 4 balls, whatever it is you want them to do, and it's just toss, tap, and freeze, okay? The reason for this is we want to make sure that point of contact is right here, that it's not here. They can visually see that if they freeze, okay? Point of contact is right up over your head, just like you're throwing a baseball pitch over your head, a quarterback throw right over your head, okay? All right, so they're done that. They go pick up the balls, they come on back. The next thing we add is the follow through. So it's toss, tap again, point of contact, and then follow through. Get that right thumb to that left hip, okay? Right thumb to left hip, or you can have them catch the racket underneath their tossing arm, whichever is preferable. You can use both, all right? Have that line go through, next line go through. Everybody gets to do that 1 to 4 times, however many times you think is necessary, all right? Now, the next thing we're going to do from there is we've tossed, point of contact, we've added our follow-through. Now we want to add the backswing. And right now, this is really important. When you have younger students, their arms can't work together, okay? Some can, but most can't. So we're going to do what's called a broken serve. So we're going to start with our hands together, rackets on edge, ball is in your tossing hand. And just with the racket, we're going to drop the racket head down across your toes. So we're going to trace our toes, and then we're going to touch the middle of our back, okay? Just practice that a couple times. Take it back and touch. Good. Now we know the rest of we just did the ending part. So we're going to add, once we get to this back scratch position, we're going to toss, tap, and go to follow through. Okay? Now we're going to work on the rhythm of the serve. Some kids might not get this, all right? So I wouldn't even force this. I wouldn't maybe even make this a part of your first serving lesson. Maybe the next time you do serving, you know, as you see the kids progress, some of them will automatically get their arms working together. They're just gifted that way. All right, so what we're gonna do, no ball, or they can just hold the ball. They're just gonna take their arms up together, okay? Kind of like they're doing a jumping jack, but their legs aren't going anywhere. And we wanna freeze. We wanna make sure that racket gets all the way back and that that weight's still on that back leg, all right? The next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna use my dog's ball, is we're gonna take both arms up together, but we're gonna toss and catch. And if you transferred your weight, you've tossed the ball out too far. So we want to toss about eye level. This ball's a lot heavier than a tennis ball. And toss and catch, okay? And then the last thing we're going to do, I'm not going to hit this ball, is we're going to do everything together, up, and when you see the ball, reach up and get it, and go all the way to that follow through. We want to try to start and finish on balance. If we can do that, then everything that's happened in between is probably pretty good. All right, hopefully you got it.